Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chine. So Carlos King had his Mr. Monday nights, and we're just gonna get into it. So in the beginning, he talked about his messy Monday with the dentist and how some ladies from Married to Medicine had come out. Marquez had come out, and clearly the people were giving it to Marquez because he said he was, he was a good sport by it, and he thanked him for coming out. Then he talked about his spray hair right here. He found a string, and then we went on to talk to Dustin. So clearly, we're going to be having this discussion from the edited version, no grooming, right? Because when he said they have a stellar cast and everyone has so much chemistry, I was really taken aback. So the first thing they talked about was Mel and Kimmy. It's starting back up with Mel and Kimmy and what they had talked about. And Dustin was like, he is a fan of Mel's, he's a fan of Kimmy's, and he hates to see them going at it. But they don't go at it to the point where they can't have resolve and get over it. And it seems like that's what they did. And then they went on to talk about Nell. So Dustin said he can understand both sides with Mel and Nell, right? Mel saying, look, you're my friend. I don't need a mentor. I didn't say you're a mentor. I don't need a big mama, right? But then he said I can understand Nell's side. Like, what was that we were doing? You know, we were talking. I was there for you. But at the end of the day, he was like, Mel wanted it to be clear. This is not what we were doing. Like, we were talking, but it wasn't all this that you're talking about. Oh my God. For 10 minutes or so, they talked about mentorship, what it meant to Mel, what it meant to Nell. He talked about his quarterly mentor. They talked about how Mel just wanted it to be clear that that's not what it was. And then they talked about being submissive in relationships. And then Dustin was like, this should be for Friday night. And Carlos was like, wait up, because we have one more Monday night, because we have one more reunion, and we have more to come. Oh my God. Eventually, they got back on track. So they keep going and they talk about Destiny, right? And he wants to know, is Destiny using Lance as a storyline? And Dustin, which I do agree with this, he said that if Lance was not Nell and Chris's son, we never would have seen who Destiny is dating. And because he's their son, he gives relevance to Destiny. So that's where they are now. So Carlos said when it came to Nell talking about Destiny, like he said he thought it was funny because the things that she finds serious, right? The fact that she said she doesn't think she can trust Destiny because Destiny told her she was 42 and now Destiny's saying I'm not 42. But Dustin said that it would have hit better if Nell had just said, no, I don't think Destiny is good for my son. And it would have, instead of her going around the bush talking about, I need to get to know Destiny. Yes, you don't think Destiny is good for Lance. But then again, I don't think it's a real thing. So we go straight from Destiny and Nell and Lance straight to Destiny and Sunny. So we're going to skip that edited part that we've been seeing here lately. And he said it's always shocking how Sunny doesn't realize that the optics are not in her favor, even when it comes to Destiny, when it comes to Moses. And that says a lot because he doesn't see it for Destiny, but he really doesn't see it for Sunny because of the way she and Moses came on the scene. So he said maybe if Sunny would say, I am sorry, Destiny, I did betray us, but because you and Moses weren't together, I felt like it was okay. And he said some other things, and he said he doesn't even know if that will make a difference to Destiny. And it won't. It won't make a difference to Destiny because Destiny wants to be difficult. So let's keep going. This is so crazy to me, right? Because Dustin just finished talking about Sunny and the optics of her being on here with Moses and she should just apologize. And then Carlos gets the ball and says, I don't think she understood the optics. Well, Carlos is the reason that the word optics is even in play because he had his showrunner to get in touch with Sonny when he found out that she was married to Moses to bring her onto the show. And on the reunion, he told Destiny that she knew that. So why sit here and talk about Sonny being crazy about the optics when you're the reason the girl is on the show anyway with her marriage out here? You pulled her on the show to exploit her in order for Destiny to have a storyline. You are horrible. P.S. Also, when Carlos said that Sonny came in defensive on the podcast and the audience booed her, if I'm not mistaken, you can go listen to the last live that me and Here for Hot Tea and True Tea did. And Here for Hot Tea told Sonny that they were not booing her. They were booing Carlos because Carlos had just stopped a mid-sentence talking to Mel to introduce them, and they wanted to hear what Mel had to say. So nobody was booing Sonny because they really didn't know her. They were booing him. This makes Sonny's point more plain to me because when Carlos said that Sonny and Moses had signed on to come, and then he told Destiny that they were coming, he said her exact words were, "That's my reality." Because if it wasn't for Sonny and Moses, what would be the point to bring Destiny back? Because Destiny had no storyline before she left, and she doesn't have one this season. The only thing that she has is fussing and talking about Sonny. That's it. Destiny did not give us her real life. The only thing real she gave us was maybe she's messing around with Lance. Maybe. But when it comes to it, it was Sonny and Moses that was her storyline. And they threw Sonny and Moses into this, and they didn't even have to be into it. They knew what they were doing. So Carlos asked Dustin what did he think about Destiny saying that Mel and Sonny had got together to talk about this storyline. He said he felt like it was empty nothings, right? And it was less than smart. And the fact that Destiny doesn't like Mel or Sonny because of the fact that Mel was kind of nice to Sonny, she feels like they're in cahoots and that's camaraderie. So she just goes in her head like they're coming up with something for her. And I agree with Dustin. Mel nor Sonny thinks enough about Destiny to come up with a storyline against her because nobody cares. It is less than smart, and Destiny looked absolutely stupid. So now we're on to Trish and Ken. And Carlos says he's going to give Trish a pass because this is her first season on reality TV, right? But Dustin is like, Trish is a liar, a known liar. Everything about her is a liar. At this point on the reunion, Dustin said as Trish was rattling off those answers, he didn't believe her. He doesn't believe Martell. He doesn't believe that they hadn't banged or whatever because who goes to someone's house you don't know and you sit and listen to him talk about his ex-wife and stuff like that. And then they played the flashback when Trish got caught up in all the lies because Dustin was like, she'll tell a lie, add on to it, take the whole lie away, and then bring it back with a little bit more on it, right? And he was like, he believes that Martell and her were together. And he doesn't believe anything that her and Martell are doing back and forth because they're both known liars. And he said the person who he feels bad for is Ken, right? Even when Martell has said that, yeah, we slept together, he felt like that was very disrespectful because Ken is in this situation where he has to believe his girlfriend and he probably doesn't because she keeps telling him it didn't happen. But then you got these people going back and forth and you got Martell pretending like they did sleep together. It's very disrespectful. So I agree with him 100%. So that's all they had to say. Of course, the edited clip about the grooming was not added. The people in the comments wanted to know, but it was overlooked. What do you think? I didn't think that they would talk about it anyway. So, and this was pre-recorded too, mind you. So it probably hadn't come out yet. I'm not sure. But let me know what you think about it. It's your girl Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.